Hello everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to another stream. Today I am continuing in Vintage Story. And hopefully today we'll be able to, one, improve the buildings around, specifically mainly the house, but also start working towards getting some of the components to make the refractory bricks to make steel. Okay, I did not get another seed, so... Population large... Harvestable! Okay, I think that literally just means that I'm ready to collect from it. Here we go. And then the other three I can just... And then it was this. Yep, to make a straw dummy. Which I can then place right there. Okay. Okay, so that's what it looks like when the bees get angry. Well, now to make more skeps. And I have my first 6 honeycomb. And... There we go. Oh, the bees are back. With the iron. Do I... Okay. They stung me once and then they dissipated. I don't understand these. But I do have honeycomb now, which I can squeeze into a bowl and get wax and honey from, which... Or I could squeeze it over to a bucket, so I could then store it inside of a barrel. Which is exactly what I'm gonna do. Just gonna take it in here. And just collect a whole bunch of honey in here. And then into the barrel it goes. With apparently no perish time. I'm not sure if that's just because of the fact that it's recently crafted, or if it just doesn't go bad. But now I have beeswax, which I can then make candles, which I can then use to make a lamp. Which... I should have a copper plate here. What did I need the copper plate for? I'm just gonna use it for a lamp. Wait a second. What do I need to make a lamp? Okay, so I need candle, plate, and then I need to grab clear quartz. And that's a lantern. Let's go! First lantern! which a charcoal pit is as simple as... I have a ton of firewood already, but I first need to actually dig out charcoal pit. And I have packed dirt to help make the walls. And I'm just going to count how much firewood I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 stacks. So 1 tile deep fire pit. And I'm gonna go over here to do it. Ooh. You're still growing. I think this is a good spot. Okay. And there we go. Now, I honestly don't know how I got lost there. Ooh, blueberries. I think I will just keep harvesting these even though I don't need them for juice. Oh, medium temporal storm is approaching. Okay. So, in other words, do not go out on a long trip. So, definitely getting a lamp certainly is going to help for just basic survival, and that's gone bad, so I can now add it to the pile. And I could take the berries down here. And add the cranberries there. But I want red currants up there, just convenience. And I need to grab all the firewood. I also need to make more firewood because I need 32 and then an extra 4 to light the pit kiln. Okay, just enough inventory space to grab all the firewood with still keeping the rotting stuff on me. Just temporarily drop that so I can grab this. And now I can start the pit kiln. And that's gone bad now. Take this and add it to the fire. And then I need to go grab the dirt. I threw it over here. Where did I drop it? Oh, there. There we go. And this is the main reason why I still need a torch. Portable fire lighting. And then I light, berry, and there we go. And now, just gotta wait. I'm gonna grab these and move them over to the bees. Oh! Pit kilns are done! I'm just gonna keep grabbing flowers to move them over to the bees. Simply because the more flowers by the bees, the faster I get honey, and the faster I get wax. The main thing being wax, because I need the wax in order to make candles, to make lamps, so I can light up the house with the permanent light source, and then eventually I can light up the caves that I'm mining in with permanent light source. And just make everything easier. There we go. And I'm just gonna see if I can get some sticks before the temporal storm, because it's been quite a while since that warning, so odds are it's gonna say it's imminent soon. And once it says it's imminent, that's when I just run back to hide in the basement of my house. And just collecting sticks whilst waiting for a temporal storm. Okay. I'm also getting some tree seeds that I'll be able to plant, which I feel is pretty useful. That's really gonna give me quite a lot of rot, potentially enough to even start a whole nother barrel of fertilizer. Meaning, if I get enough for a full barrel of fertilizer, I will just craft another barrel and start making more fertilizer, since the sooner I get it started, the sooner it finishes, and the sooner I'll be able to use it to start growing flax and carrots without losing permanent fertilization in the soil. But just gonna keep collecting sticks whilst waiting for the temporal storm to arrive. Okay. I'm getting quite a lot of sticks, so this will last me through a few pit kiln uses. And I'm always just gonna grab berry bushes. There's really no point not to. As even though it does mean that there's gonna be more raccoons over at the berry bushes that I already have, I can end up killing those raccoons for bushmeat to help sustain survival. Or I could just do what I'm already doing and fence off all the berry bushes. And this is some mature flax, giving me 2 flax fibers. It's pretty good. And just keep collecting sticks whilst waiting for the imminent warning. I'm heading a decent ways out, and still haven't gotten that imminent warning. Another benefit of breaking all these leaves is it is exposing a whole bunch of crops to sunlight, specifically wild crops, which means that hopefully they'll be grown sooner, which will allow me to harvest them and get their seeds as well as whatever it is growing, such as grains from spelt and such, and vegetables from carrots, lettuce, and parsnips, most commonly turnips, and Another thing that never done before is tree farming, such as apple trees. So I have no idea how fruit trees work. So I just mark down where wild fruit trees are, so that way I'll be able to head back to them into the future. Another benefit of clearing all the bushes is exposing all the wildlife that I may not have seen previously. So it's just overall a good thing to just do whilst waiting for a temporal storm. But my inventory's full, so I gotta go empty my inventory. And I honestly really have so many grains, I don't need to worry about food for a very long time because I could just make a whole bunch of porridge whenever I start running low on food. Throw the sticks and shingles in there, and then in here the rot, and then the flax fibers, and then head down to deposit the food, like the red currants. I need to stack them, and then the flax, and then head back up to place the berry bushes. Oh, white currant bushes! Ooh, I didn't even realize that I grabbed them. Now I have more white currants growing. And then the red currants I can plant inside of the red currant field, which is already full, so I just need black currants. So what I'll do with the red currants is I'll take them over here and just slap them down here for now. And if I ever harvest them, then they'll have done something there, but I don't know if I'll be harvesting them ever, but I'm just gonna leave them there since they're still going to grow berries and could also help deter raccoons from the white currant bushes because those are not fully fenced in. I'm not gonna plant a tree on top of my charcoal pit because otherwise I won't be able to dig up the charcoal when it's done. Ooh, bones! Oh, that's a lag spike. Okay. And just collecting sticks and seeds. That's also another benefit of collecting the leaves is directly breaking leaves appears to have a higher chance to drop the tree seeds as well, meaning I'm able to plant a whole bunch more trees and thus be able to get more seeds and then more wood and sticks. And just keeps the cycle going rather than just breaking everything down at once and ending up running out of stuff. I got an acorn. Something tells me that temporal storms are like scripted to happen at night or something. Well, either way, I'm just gonna keep doing this until I get the imminent warning or until my character needs to sleep to maintain a schedule. Just they just keep making more and more dirt fall. Oh, it's imminent, so time to head back. And I got quite a lot of sticks, more than a stack. So I'd say that's pretty good. All the sticks will assist in everything. And then this is a black currant bush, so I'm gonna plant it in here. Now I need to get inside of the house. And now I can empty my inventory. I need to go and deposit the seeds really quickly. And this is a bit risky. I don't know how long after the imminent warning I have. I'm assuming it's probably like... Oh. Okay. I might die here. And holy cow, reality is warped. My door's open? Okay. I'm safe. Well, that guy certainly did quite a lot of damage. But I'm not dead, so I'll take it. Head down into the basement with the food. And sit on the bed. Okay. Sleep in the hay bed. And I'm just gonna bed. A wooden bed. Okay. Hay bed recipe plus planks plus linen. And it lets me sleep for 8.5 instead of 7. Which would be useful once it starts to get into the longer nights of winter. The chest wobbles. The walls are moving. Everything moves during a temporal storm. And temporal stability is at 75%. And that's the end of the temporal storm. Time to sleep. Awaken. And eat. And grab my torch. And cook. And I'm still really glad that I got the lantern, because I can just hold it and not worry about falling in water. Now the charcoal. How's that coming along? I think it's ready. It's ready! Ow. Okay. This is a decent bit of charcoal. And then just throw the dirt back down on the ground. And 55 charcoal from that. That's pretty good. I'm going to make an iron shovel now. The benefits of having excessive amounts of iron is I could actually waste it on tools that I could normally make with stone. Okay, so I need to make another bloomery. And this one I'm going to use to make glass, because I need plain glass and not glass panes. Because too many glass panes is a pain. Okay. And then, there we go. And light it. And that will be... Ah, I should have used plain quartz instead of my clear quartz. Ah, well. What's done is done. And then I remember that I can use my brown coal instead of the black coal or the charcoal to make my iron blooms into something I can work with. So, do I have any iron blooms left that I haven't worked with? Yes, I do. Let's see how many of them we can get through. Need to remember that I need to use the tongs. And start by lighting the forge. Now, just wait for it to heat up to 700C. And then I can start heating the next one and start chiseling away at this one. Just waiting for the metal to heat up. Oops. I need to add more coal, not take it off. 700C, and then I start working and start heating the next one. Because 700C is a temperature that I should be able to work with it and get it finished either mostly or partially. And start chiseling away. Okay. 700C appears to be the minimum temperature. So I'm going to be basically working on this whilst heating up the second one to be worked on afterwards. And then to the left. And then to the right. Left, and finish chipping it off. There we go. And then start the next one. Starting the process the exact same way. Chipping away at all the rock. And now, to move it all down. And now to shift. And keep shifting. And then split. There we go. And start the next. Okay, this one is gonna need to be reheated likely. Yep, too cold to work. There we go. Hopefully that's enough for me to finish. It appears that it is enough for me to finish with chipping off the last bit. And there we go. And then grab the next one. And now I don't need a scythe. Not sure what to do. You know what? I'm gonna make an axe. Simply because I know that the axe I have could break soon. Oh, it's got low durability. And axes is a very commonly used tool. There we go. That's an axe head. And just keep working with metal. I start making the cap that I'm going to need. But that's even more iron that I'm chipping off that could definitely be used elsewhere. And then now to finish off this ingot, because it's at the highest temperature that the coal I put in is going to let it reach. Unless I'm like missing something, this ingot doesn't have enough iron. Am I just supposed to... What am I supposed to do? It's an unfinished iron ingot. Do I heat up another ingot and then add it? Just so I can dispose of this bloom? I honestly have not had this happen before. An unfinished iron ingot. But just another thing to say. I can't even add an extra ingot to it. It's just stuck like this. What happens if I just chip away at it until it's gone? It's gone. Okay. Well, just heat up some more iron ingots. It's as hot as they're gonna get. I'm gonna leave 3 on there and start working with 1. I know I'm going to make a knife, since eventually my flint knife is gonna break. No matter how much I don't want it to, it's inevitable. This is a lot of wasted iron. There we go. And then next ingot. I could actually start work on an anvil. Simply because I know I'm gonna need it. Bring it in a bit. Am I able to just go and grab a whole cold ingot and add it on? Or do I have to heat up the ingot before I can add it on? I have to heat it up before I can add it on. Well, I guess I'm making an anvil right now. As I started one, and I just can't leave it unfinished. So, just heating up some more iron to add to the anvil. And once the iron reaches 700, I should be able to just take it and add it to the anvil, and then it'll average out the temperature. And then I'll just keep working with iron until I have either a full anvil or until I've run out of coal. Or I run out of iron. Whatever happens first. Okay, it's too cold. Why is it too cold? There we go. Here we go. And then add another ingot and slap that on there. Okay, that side's done, so I just need to work on this side. And just keep working with metal. Whoops. Okay. Here we go, and then I should be able to just chip off the rest. Whoops. There we go. And I made the bottom. So now to make the top. Where... Did I just waste a whole ingot of iron? Oh my goodness. I wasted a whole ingot of iron. Okay. I don't exactly want any iron up here yet. Now this I'm just going to leave unfinished for now, since I don't really want to deal with more metalworking right now. Sleep. So, time to go on a potentially extremely long hunt for bauxite. And then there's quartz on the surface here. Okay, this is rye, and I have rye. I'm just gonna mark this for quartz, because if I need quartz, it's here. And also, I could potentially mine for some silver here as well, as this is a lot of quartz. But now, time to go on the hunt for bauxite. Ooh, granite. Aw, sandstone. Hold up. What? This got cut off. Am I free to break? No. But I certainly am free to open. Oh, wow! Found some terra preta. That's amazing! It's literally the best soil I can get. It's better than the high fertility soil that I'm able to make. Ho ho! Okay. You are a survival goods supplier. And you will take bowls of honey. And you'd even buy the copper lantern that I have right now. He also takes steel and bread, but he sells all sorts of stuff that could certainly be useful. And stained leather poncho. Okay. Well, I found some terra preta. Not what I was looking for, but certainly worth it. And over here, if I open the map, holy cow, I am very far out. I think it's time I start headed south, because I'm also far enough east to where heading south is entirely new territory. Did I not take fall damage there? I certainly fell far enough to where I would have taken fall damage. And here's another merchant cart. Let's see what they have. And where's the merchant? This is not a merchant cart. But it is a merchant cart. Where is he? There's the merchant. Where were they? Okay, they are an agricultural supplier. I already have cabbage seeds. They also buy empty skeps, but they only buy it for 1 year, so it's not worth. Hmm. Okay. Well, that's going to be the end of the stream. Thank you all for watching. Hope to see you all again in the future. And until next time, farewell.